Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Age of the Ring mod. Today we have another challenge, this time with the Woodland realm. And we're doing basically the same thing as we did with Imladris, however this time with the Woodland realm. So Elves only, and we're against Erebor. Ooh, this could be interesting. We played against Erebor last time. They like to hero spam. That's going to be a problem, but it's also a good thing because they don't have any monsters we need to worry about. So this could be actually a very more relaxed battle than the last one, because we don't need to go full spear build. We can actually relax a bit. So then, as I said, we can only go elite elves, so Royal Barracks is the only building we can use to recruit units from. I would say we can use the siege rounds, but I think that's going to make it a bit too easy, because then we're just using all our elite troops again. And with siege equipment, which makes it too strong. So we're going to do similar to what we did with Imladris. However, this time, there are going to be a few more difficulties. But we'll see what we can do. Want to go straight away for Elven King's Decree. Economy is the name of the game. And when we're going for elite elves, which are super expensive, it is indeed the very essence of the game. So, we have some spiders there we can use to take them out. There's nothing in the centre. Oh, there's signal fire in the centre, actually. It might be worth putting... No. We've got only elite elves we can make, so we can't invest any time into something as small as that. It's going to have to expand out slowly but surely. And yeah, we're only building the vineyards because, unlike the orchards and the Eregian forges of Imladris, these buildings give us cost reduction for our elite elves, but also our hunting shrines give us a different units we can make, which again is not an elite elf, so I'm not allowed to make it. So I'm not allowed to build the building. So we can only make the vineyards. It actually kind of helps because Galleon does help, well, does make the vineyards strong. Is stronger with the vineyards nearby. Okay, good. We can't expand too far, however, because there is a barrow white right there. So we're going to build a tower here. Just going to let Galleon level up while I'm waiting for my warriors to arrive. They're on the way. Now, there's two different units you can start with here. Not sword and spear units. We have sword, we have pike killers, and we have spam infantry killers. Now, we're not against a spam faction. We're up against the dwarves, and the dwarves don't make spam units. They make elite units. The dwarves and then the other units are quite annoying. Yeah, Galleon just keep killing off the spiders. But yeah, luckily our units are very powerful. Reduction in armor for speed and reduced damage from arrows taken. That's good. Going to build another vineyard so we have the full cost reduction. I'm fairly certain we're close to the full reduction. Yeah, we just need the full reduction in cost for our elves. So now then they only cost 600. And yeah, I chose the Unmarked map because I just want to have a... Not so much an easy battle, because we also look up against a death march, but just a more relaxed battle. Been a messy week. Just want to end it off with a relaxing game, but at the same time making it a bit difficult. Yeah, build a cellar door here. We're going to slowly expand outwards, and the more we expand outwards, the more we can build out. Now, next in our roster of heroes, we want to get Philin. He can summon units. He doesn't make units, so we can actually make him. He just summons them. They're not permanent. If it were permanent summons, then I would be more like, probably best not to use him. But yeah, elves only. Radagast, I'm unfortunately going to have to keep out of the list. He's a very good hero, but unfortunately we cannot use him. He is not an elf. He's not of elven descent. He has no elven blood. He is a god. Unfortunately, that a god is not a what we need.
To arms! This wine isn't cheap. Here, my friends, drink this. Can't harm any.
It's good to have elite units that can do damage.
This door has opened.
So now we can also use this to get the prison guards, but I don't think the prison guards are too valuable. They don't last very long, and they're only really good at protecting the building. And we're not really in any need to do that.
I'll bring the bottles. Be wary. The enemy is near.
And yet we just hold off at the checkpoint, these choke points. Oh no, there's a Corsairs. Okay, I think I played on this map not recently, but in the past for this mod. I can't remember. Oh wait, no, I played this in the Naodline mod. Oh god, yeah, this is going back a couple months now. I last played on this map. Okay, so this is as far as I want to go. So I'm going to build a well of wine here, so we can heal. Now, sadly, we don't have access to our upgrades through a resource building. I think we're one of the only factions that doesn't get a resource building that's also our upgrade building. The other factions for that are Doldor and Rohan. I believe every other faction has a resource building that also gives them their upgrades. Yeah, there's Gondor, the dwarves, Lothlorien, Imladris. I'm trying to think. Mordor, Isengard. Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's start decreasing the cost of our heroes. I want to get Thranduil as soon as possible and get him leveled up. So we have a more memorable Memory of Mordor. There's the Well of Wine. Build one statue of Arthur up close. Okay, let's see if we can deal with these Corsairs. Let's see if we can actually deal with them. I know the AI is doing something because they did bring units up to us, so this isn't a they're doing nothing battle. This is a they're not doing too much. But yeah, that's 2 units of pikes right there. Oh, and looky, we have units that are good against pikes. Yeah, Death March doesn't always bring a lot to begin with. They like to start off being a little bit slow, so they give the player a chance, and then they spam to high hell. And that's what we're preparing for. Have Galleon heal everyone. Level 5 gets stronger, right? Yeah, no, level 6 and 9 it gets stronger, okay. Get it, 6 and 9. Oh, they've built up some mines here. Let's get rid of them. That's already a tier 2 mine. That's been there a while to be already tier 2. And yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Don't think the AI, just because they haven't shown their full hand yet, that they're not they're not doing brilliantly. It's just that they're slowing down and dealing with other things. There's no reason why I like the Unbound map, because they deal with the Corsairs instead of me. So I can properly build up. And yet, more pikemen. You know what pikes are weak to? Swords. And what do we have? A lot of swords. So I'm actually going to keep these Corsair camps alive. If the AI is this focused on the Corsair camps, it's actually worthwhile me keeping the Corsair camps alive. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to take a bit of a swig of my drink I had when I was last streaming. Oh, I've been talking all day. My throat's starting to hurt a bit. Sorry. Oh. Beyonding Honeymead. Ugh, please. So yeah, on these challenge games, it's important to remember, even though I'm playing on these easier maps, these are still Death March AI. They don't pull their punches. The reason they currently look like they're pulling their punches is because they have a smaller area to start with and they don't expand out very far. Actually, no, tell a lie, they have expanded out quite far. Oh, there's foreign oak and shield. They had King Dane, and now they have foreign.
You asked for it.
You asked for it.
Die, fell creature.
Yeah, who? They don't stand a chance. Oh, bye-bye foreign oak and shield. All nearby Mirkwood elves gain armor up to a maximum of 50%. Wow, that's really good. Elven affinity. They dare? Build that forge. Oh, such a big area of influence. Fall back. Just fall back, let them fight among each other.
This one has a marvelous aroma.
The enemy holds up nearby.
Keep your swords to hand. Greenwood must be protected.
Oh, so want to get Thranduil early.
Get out of my way.
Getting Thranduil this early would really help us. And I think we can almost pay for it with the Elven King's Decree. That will help. Because yes, they will die.
This wine isn't cheap.
Now look at the dwarves fighting amongst each other for good wine. Such a disgrace.
Shall we?
No elf would be so uncourteous.
Honeybee, please. This doesn't belong here.
Yep. Elven King's Decree.
They have entered our domain.
This one has a
And
marvelous
fall
aroma.
back. In, out. Gotta shake it all about. Legolas only 1900 from 3000. That's hilarious. And that's what it's all about. But no, we're going to recruit Thranduil first, I think. Let's recruit Thranduil, and then we shall move on from there. Such is the nature of evil. Out there in the vast ignorance of the world, it festers and spreads. A shadow that grows in the dark, a sleepless malice as black as the oncoming wall of night. So it ever was, so it will always be. In time, all foul things come forth.
Stand, elves of Lasgalen.
Yes, they will die.
Trespassers to our
And prepared. Oh, I've already upgraded it. Great. I can start getting some bow warriors.
Careful.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Oh, 6 resources per kill. Nice.
Careful. This wine isn't cheap.
Oh, don't let him destroy it. Get some elven archers.
Won't take long. I'll bring the bottles.
scouts have sighted the enemy.
And that's another reason why I don't like going for the elite elves to begin with. You can't get archers until you get tier 2. And they're twice as much command points. I've already mentioned this in the past. But yeah, it is a very big problem with things like that. Obviously you can do it. I'm showing right now I can do it.
Excellent taste in wine.
But that's because of the map.
You asked for it.
Some maps you can be a bit more discourteous with the AI. Because they don't do as much. But I think with these Corsairs finally gone, they will start bringing up more to us.
Here for your service.
And yet we've now got Thranduil with his pyjamas.
Dry, sweet. Of course.
We can also get Legolas soon. We're going to get some more archers first though. Honeymead, please. Now I believe the units we get from the
To me, elves of the Woodland realm.
from this barracks are well, not from this barracks, but from the outposts are actually elves, so we can actually make them. I'm fairly certain they are elves. I think they're Dorwinian elves, not Dorwinian men. We're about to find out. And yep, just slowly expand out. Like a tree spreading its roots, we slowly expand.
Envy the finest vintages round.
And yet, warriors of the Kinlai. Yep, they're of the Avari tribes, so we can make them. Cheapest elves we can ever find, and they're really good as well. These are technically our middle tier spearmen. Our elite spearmen are the these elves here, which are also the same cost as the rest of our elite elves.
Excellent taste in wine.
But yeah, here's not wherein lies the problem. Here is wherein lies the problem, which I can't actually show because this tree doesn't give me vision. Oh no, it does. This needs to be fully grown. Yeah, that's the problem. We can't make siege equipment, so we can lock them in here, but we'll never be able to beat them because they just have too much.
Go on, uncouth creature. This wine isn't
That's
cheap.
fine.
Blast for it.
This is more of a show of a certain challenge, and also to say if you have any challenge suggestions you want to for me to try, or if you have any suggestions ready for if you want me to play as a certain faction against another for like a certain reason, like kinslaying or anything like that, just tell me. I'm more than willing to accommodate for things like that. Because I'm actually, honestly, I'm running out of ideas for videos. I'm honestly running out of ideas of what kind of games I could play. Oh, that's Gimli. No, 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 no.
Out of my sight. Take this, you villains. Keep your swords to hand. Careful.
The Elves
Out of my sight.
Ferrin, get close to
Here, my friends, drink this.
Galleon. A decent heal.
I'll bring the bottles.
Leitho.
This wine isn't
Oh, well, of course they're dwarves, so you know. They don't just die to one volley, you have to do more than one.
defended my people to the last. Show them no mercy. Never underestimate the Woodland. From out of the east we come.
And here we are, Art of War for 20 seconds. Kinline warriors gain armor and reflective portion of damage dealt to them.
Tearing them down. They dare challenge our
marvelous aroma. Don't make me do this.
Yep, even though we have all this territory, the AI is still managing to spam this much. Oh, this is what we were waiting for. This is why I built the Kinline warriors. Not just because they're cheap, but because they're what are best against the AI when they bring up that kind of nonsense. It's got the last two heroes, Tauriel and Legolas. The friend zone.
We are in need of reinforcements. The heirlooms of our people.
Give our units even better armor. Oh, that's clean. They didn't get it though, did they? Did anyone actually get the armor? Someone must have. Galleon, don't die, please. Neither do you, please. Don't you don't die either, Ferrin, please. I think we need to build a forward well of wine. Let's get the Elven King's Feast. That'll heal us. Oh, bit of lag there. Don't crash.
Wine isn't cheap.
Our kingdom expands once again.
Here comes Tauriel. None may enter. Fall back.
Won't take long.
For the feast down there.
I'll bring the bottles.
Get some more of the Kinlai. And maybe a few more archers.
Only the finest vintages, Rare King. Be gone, uncouth creature. The Elven
Oh, Galleon.
excellent taste in wine.
Our resources die.
Only the finest vintages, Rare King.
Get rid of that battle wagon. There you go. Everyone circle around Galleon. It's a big heal. Big heal. Nice.
Yawning honeybee.
None but the Elven King if Marnus.
Oh, Ferrin managed to cripple a bird.
The Alliance
Please.
a nameless
The Avari have arrived. Good. Give me Sylvan Blades.
a new structure has been completed. Trespassers to ours.
Oh no, I don't want to hit the feast. I want to hit the well of wine. Give us a big heal. And then bring the feast closer.
I'm up to 17.
What? I have no points here. That's scoring me.
The heirlooms of our people.
The renowned warrior has arrived. You better run. He won't last long. And yeah, I count the Kinlight as elites, just because you can't get them from anywhere other than the outpost. Makes them unique. Also, they're very nicely armoured. Oh, there we go. They've got some nice armour now. That's silver armour instead of the more golden, or no, not golden, but the more bronze armour they were donning before. That's much cleaner. Very nice. Next one wants silver and fletchings. Oh, my neck. I've been sitting in this chair for hours. Oh. Yeah, get the banners. Get some more archers while we're at it too. Get the Elven King's patience. What does this ability actually do? When passed over, enemy units are slowed and take damage over time. Yeah, we've locked them in quite nicely here. I wouldn't be able to do it anywhere else, or any other map. Maybe a few maps, but not many maps. So yeah, with this kind of army, the best thing to do is just fight in choke points. Because you will win almost every battle, because your army is so much more elite than anyone else. The only problem is, you can't go out far. Well, if you do go out far, you need to be able to protect your base, which, in this case, we can do really well. Uncouth creature. Give artist experience. Leitho, philin. Oh, level 5 Elven archers. You gotta love it. You gotta love seeing it. None shall escape. Build a cellar door over here. Give these guys silver armor. Oh, beautiful. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on the Avari, but we're fine with that. Let's return home. Wow, they made the most selective unit in the game. Only works against units that make fire, and there's like only 2 units in the game that focus purely on doing fire damage. The Balrog is not in that list, by the way. His attacks are not fire damage; they are magic damage. That's why they do so much, and it's so difficult to avoid them. It's same with whatever his name is. I forget. Please. Oh, look at those tier 3 buildings. Beautiful. Can I knock up that battle wagon? Yes, I can.
Elves of last garden.
Yes, none may enter or leave. Okay, let's get the Spears of Framsburg. Oh, Frandel's not in his pajamas anymore. He's ready to fight. Oh, they've already got all the upgrades. Nice. Nice. What I like to see. Oh. Thank you, Legolas. Piercing shot is such a strong ability as well. Ignore armor and slow down targets. That's basically just saying anything that's trying to chase you down is going to die. Oh, actually, just because I can't build ballistas doesn't mean I can't build ballista upgrades on a fortress that I want to build. Oh, I am a cheeky little son of a gun. Some of the spears of Framsburg. Oh, those are some of the Arkengard. That's the Age of the Ring Arkengard. Uncouth creature. They just keep calling them creatures. If I weren't playing as the elves, I'd say they were a bit rude. Oh. Oh no, he's dead. Doom, doom, doo, doo, doom. Go on, get charging in. Get ready to build a new fortress to get some ballistas. So otherwise we are going to struggle to get past the front line. Actually, no, we're doing well. Uncouth creature. The only problem with Erebor is they just have limitless heroes because they have both sides of the tree. They have Foreign and Dane. They have Oakenshield and Ironfoot sides of the trees. Oh, it's annoying. It's not impossible. I have dealt with it before. So it's not easy. Lights go out. Doesn't work on enemy bases, unfortunately. Galleon fallback. You're not doing too well. It's fine though. Not everyone is the best at fighting in a siege. Have fair armor, my warriors.
The king cannot abide these trespassers.
Tangarohide! Leitho, philin!
Should probably turn that down a bit. In a future video maybe. Not in a future video, for a future video maybe I'll turn it down.
Die, fell creature! Sound the retreat!
Almost gone off for the Great Stag. The Great Stag will make a big difference. The armory gives is necessary. Like, really necessary. Oh, don't stand all in there. Get charging into there now. Hit the fortress of all you've got. Galleon, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. So I'm going to keep telling myself he's fine. Legolas, you can go to sword mode. Get killing. Okay, we've not got enough for a fortress. They're too focused on me. Oh. Oh, don't tell me I'll crash the game again. Oh, thank God. It's just because I'm trying to build a fortress. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scares me every single time. That's happened more and more often recently. The game suddenly lags and then crashes. I like how he kind of chuckles to himself a bit there. You cannot win. Oh, someone just died. I was foreign. Come on, we're so close to getting rid of that fortress. It's so imperative we get rid of it.
This is your end, creature.
I like how we've actually lost so little in this assault. Our army is still fighting to the last. ROTWK shows up, ROTWK dies.
I will end you. Out of my sight. You will pay.
They threaten our sanctity.
The king cannot abide these trespassers.
Okay, Legolas, get to destroying the fortress, please. Your father can't do it all alone.
I hear the bulls crying. This one's cheap.
So the swords out, heroes all come together for a second. Let Galleon heal you. Get rid of that fortress now, please. It's lasted long enough. Get rid of it.
I am at the king's command.
And down it goes. Okay, get rid of everything else now, please. Our army is starting to suffer some losses. It's not a good sign.
Our watch is unwavering. Stay to your post.
Logos time we're actually starting to take casualties. Kill the last of their builders, please. Do you have any more? I don't think they do. Is that actually killing them? Yeah, it is. Nice. I'll remember that in the future to use the stag to kill enemy units. I keep forgetting that. It comes and goes, my memory on things like that. Oh, time for the Memory of Mordor. Just watch and revel. Going to get the light, let the lights fade. Turn your lights down, everybody. And remember the Memory of Mordor. The tranquility in that moment was serene but mocking. Truly a mockery. We've almost done. We're almost done. We've lost everything in the process, but we've almost won. We've almost won by losing everything. But it's fine, that's what I expected. We didn't have any siege equipment, we were going to lose everything. So take that as a reminder, you cannot win unless you have siege equipment without taking massive casualties in the attempt. But we did it. We destroyed the fortress with nothing but elves. Technically Gimli was not part of all this. He only showed up at the very end. But yeah, challenge completed. Although that was not an easy one. That required me to cheese a little by choosing a very easy map to play on. But just like with Imladris, going Elite Elves is very good. I'd say the only faction that you can't... going Elite Elves is not going to give you a guaranteed win in the late game is Lothlorien. Because you don't need Elite Elves. The Galafrim are good, but they're not essential. Because you just need Ents and then you win. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.